Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome to Shenplays. Welcome back to the wonderful world of not Constantinople. Looks like our new cargo port is working out as intended. And the traffic over here has actually lessened, which is great. It means more trucks are coming over to the new one. I like it. One thing I did forget about our airport here is we probably want a fire station. Just to make sure shit don't burn down. There we go. And they have some crime here, too. Well, it is a shopping mall. Here you go. Have a police station, too. Why the hell not? And yeah, we are going to need a passenger train station here. I wonder if we can squeeze that in. Like right there. Is that going to work? No? No? Aw. Oh. What if I move the incinerator? What if I move the fire station? Yeah, let's move the fire station. Yes. Oh, right, I could have just used the move tool. Whoops, I'm an idiot. You can just move buildings like that. You don't have to bulldoze them. Alright, so there we go. Passenger train station is laid down. Great. Let's hook that up. And now that we have so much of the map, we can build anything we want anywhere. And people have requested lots of things, like people want to see a dam over here. We can try that. I don't know if a dam is actually going to work over here. We can try it. They also want to see some farming, so we'll make a nice little area somewhere for farming if we can find some suitable land. I assume there's suitable farmland. There's some right there. That'll work. Some over there as well. Yeah, we can do some farming. Ah, over here too. In fact, this might be ideal because it's right next to the freeway already. There's still lots more oil to drill up, but we already have some successful oil industry, so I don't think we need any more oil industry. Well, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But first and foremost, let's hook up our passenger rail line. Passenger rail. Passenger rail. Build a nuclear arms manufactory? Oh, I don't know about that. That sounds a little bit risky. Build the world's largest roundabout? Oh, that might be fun. Alright, so where's this passenger rail gonna go? Well, this is the freight line. We need to connect over to this rail right here. Yeah. So why don't we... Oh wow, is this flooding? Are you serious? Apparently the land here is so low that this is flooding. Alright, hold on. Before we do anything crazy, this is not allowed. We need this land to be usable. So we will dam this off right now. Why is this flooding? What the hell? There you go. Wow, it's actually above the top of the dam. Oh, not anymore, it's not. Nope. Okay, I'm not sure if this dam's high enough for this water. Might need a higher dam. Okay, we'll build a higher dam. Gosh, this is so awkward. Like, I haven't changed the terrain over here at all. I haven't done anything over here. So why is this shit flooding? I don't get it. I don't know. Is that high enough? Is that high enough to stop the water? No, there's no way. It's just all flat. This ground is so flat. I don't know if I can really build a dam high enough to keep this water out. I mean, I have not altered the terrain at all. This is the stock map for Black Woods, and it's just flooding over here on its own. That's not cool. What if we build from this hill? Maybe we can build from this hill. Yes. Can I build from here? Slope too steep. There's nothing high enough over here to connect to. It's just nothing high enough to connect to. This is silly. What about from, like, there? I mean, that's high enough, but there's nothing to connect to. There is no high point over here. There is literally no high point over here. Nothing I can connect to is high enough to build this dam. Except all the way across here. Which would be silly. Oh man, this sucks. Why is there nothing high enough over here? All this land is so flat. No, I'm not pumping water over here at all. This is all coming from out of town. All of this water over here, you can see the arrows. See the arrows? All of this water is coming from outside of town. This is our town border right here. All this water is coming from outside of town, and it's flooding over here. I didn't make this flood. Don't blame me. Here, try that. Is that high enough? That's probably high enough. There we go. That'll do it. Nice. And then this lake will just dry up on its own. But yeah, this is actually stopping traffic coming in from the city, or from outside the city. That's not good. Might try to pump that out, actually. Yeah, let's try to pump this out, because this is silly. You are silly. I don't know if this is necessary or not. Oops. Oh, you can't just right-click to get rid of it. Darn. Come on. Damn it. Fucking connect. Oh, fuck you. Connect. There. Stupid thing. Let's give it a little power plant. Won't need too much. Alright, pump that out, because this looks awful. Please, come on. Pump. Pump, you magnificent beast. Please? No? You're not going to pump. Are you kidding me? Is it because we don't have any buildings over here that use water? So the water pumps won't actually do anything until we have buildings that use water. Wow, that's fucked up. I'm not going to put a residential area over here just so you can pump some shit out of here. I mean, this water will eventually just go away on its own because there's nothing filling it up. Whatever. 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 I built the dam. That's good enough. It's good enough, man. I did my part. Can't tell me I didn't do my part. Oh, this stupid little lake. Alright. So the dam's gonna do its job. All this stuff's drying up. This is good. Yeah, there we go. And the freeway's uncovered. Yay! Well, mostly. Alright, so let's hook up our train. Man, I got distracted so easily there. Let's hook up our train over here. To right here? Yeah. Let's go up and over right here. And let's also hook up this away, if we can. Can we? Please? Please? Please to be? Please. Slope too steep. Fuck you, slope too steep. Don't tell me that shit. It's not too steep. There we go, perfect. Or something like perfect. Alright, over here. Yes. And it's raised, too, so we can just build right under it. Nice. Okay, the passenger rail is hooked up. And I think we should also hook up over here. Where's my passenger rail? There it is. Wow, lots of people using our freeways. And the Donut Exchange, the original Donut Exchange, is doing quite well over here. Alright, let's continue the passenger line this way. Please. What? Oh, there's a pillar there. Of course. Can this connect? No? You don't want to connect there. You just don't want to. Okay, what if we change this a bit? No? You just don't want to connect there. Why the hell not? Whatever. What about this way? Is that gonna work? Huh. There we go. Okay, good. Passenger rail, go. I'm gonna be a little stubborn sometimes, but you just gotta kick it. And, that'll fix it. That'll show it who's boss. Just kick it. Alright, I think we want to turn over the water. Yeah, alright. Let's go up. Come on, let me in. Let me in. There we go. Nice. Nice. There we go. Passenger rail hooked up in the most beautiful bridge ever. Ah, gorgeous. Oh, trash hookup, huh? I thought I have an incinerator here. I do. If there's an incinerator here, why is trash such a problem? You know what? I'll just put another incinerator. Whatever. Okay, cool. How's the shopping mall doing? Ah, 75 tourists. Nice. 17 new people from the airport. They're all getting on the metro. Wow, there's actually cars here? There's actually cars here. This road doesn't connect to anything, but there's cars here. Where are they driving to and where are they coming from? There's cars here for some reason. Alright, let's set up a passenger stop thingamahoosit. Let's say from the airport to here. And then back. Done. And then another one from the airport to here. And then back. Excellent. Oh, wow. Hey, we hit 70,000 people. Nice. Okay, let's find a nice place to put down some farming. And I think it was over here. This is all like good farming stuff. It looks like good farming stuff. Yeah, this is all farming right here. Perfect. So let's lay down some nice tree-lined roads for farming. And unlike SimCity, farms in this game don't spread out. They take up the same space as like a normal industry tile would. So you're not going to have like a 15 by 15 area occupied with an orchard or something. I kind of wish it did that, but it doesn't do that. I think I'm going to raise this rail out of the way. This rail should not be flat. Yeah, we should raise the rail. That we can build a farm underneath it. Wow, so many trains. Jesus. Raise the rail. Well, I think I did it right there. Whoops. That's better. Less mess. There we go. There we go. Raised rail. Nice. And now I can just put our roads right underneath that shit. Instead of having to go up and over. Except there's a pillar there. That's okay. You can just move it. Not a problem. I like that you can do that. I like that you can do that. I kind of wish it was automatic. I kind of wish that if there was a pillar in the way... Oh shit, it's just doing the dip thing again. I kind of wish that there was a pillar in the way like that, and you wanted to put a road underneath it, that when you drag the road underneath it, that it would move the pillars out of the way. That would be amazing. Hey, Colossal, why don't you do that? Shen's got all these good ideas. It really would be nice, though. Because it's not like it's hard to do. It's just something that seems intuitive. Like it should be. It should know how to do that on its own. All right, farming. Farming. Y'all ready for farming? I'm ready for farming. SimCity 4 did that? Yeah, I'm not surprised. SimCity 4 did a lot of things very well. Oops. Another place we're gonna move it. Okay. Not a problem. There we go. I like how the trains don't even stop. That is like, yeah, he's destroying the train all the time. We'll just keep going. It's all fine. Anyway, let's get some farming down here. So first thing we do is we hit our district tool, and we just fill this in. We'll call it like Happy Farm, Sunshine Farm, something like that. Something all bouncy and happy. What's it call it? Magnolia Heights. No. No. We're gonna call you Stinky Farm? Nah. We'll call it Sir Moose a lot. And the Smelly Porkers. Oh, and the Smelly Pork. Well, that's all I can fit. Oh, it didn't save it. Damn it. Oh, I see. Apparently it's too long. There we go. Sir Moose-a-lot and the Smelly Pork. Beautiful. And we're going to designate it as farming. Done. Now when we plunk down industry tiles here... Oh, apparently Twitch went down again. Whatever. Twitch goes down a lot. Today it's gone down like 6 times already. Shen is offline, no. I'm not actually offline, it's just Twitch being silly. And here we're just going to make some really simple overpasses, and we'll connect every other overpass. So not all of them need the connections, really. But we're going to have overpasses everywhere. We're just not going to connect them all up. Twitch is still down for some people. That's fine. The only thing you're missing out is a farm. It's not the end of the world. Uno mas. Bingo bango. I live in a mango. And down we go. They're like, oh, well, we moved in. We're doing farming out here, but we don't have any water or power. Poor bastards. They don't know how I work, do they? I'll connect all the water and power up later. Really? Space already occupied. There we go. Really? There we go. Sometimes they can be really picky about how they connect, which is odd. There. If you do it in 2 parts, it can be easier. Like that. It looks funky, but it does work. There we go. Besides, who said looking funky was a bad thing? Looking funky is called personality, style. Style points! Yeah, shit style. Cars will slow down the more difficult the turn is. So in this case, the turn is very difficult, so they'll go very slow around here, but I don't really care. Alright, let's go ahead and hook them up with water and power, so they'll stop crying. I want water and power. I pay my taxes. I thought this was America. Okay, there's your power. Now they just need water. And they are going to destroy our water table. Agriculture uses tons of water, so we're going to have to get a whole bunch more water pumps going. And we're going to have to build a residential community over here as well. Maybe not very much. It really depends how much we actually want to get into agriculture. But at the very least, we'll get this community going. They are starved for workers. Yeah. Yeah, this is agriculture in City Skylines. It looks kind of awkward. They do have lots of solar panels, which is great. But, like, the fields are super small. This is a field. Fruit. Mary's livestock, even though it's a grass. But yeah, we have some pigs. Orchard company, but there's pigs here. You can rename the pigs. We'll call this one Ramen Noodles for me. I'm naming pigs after people in the stream, and they can't even see the stream because Twitch is down. But yeah, you can name everything in this game. You can name cattle, you can name people, you can name cars, you can name factories. You can name whatever you want after anything that you want. That doesn't mean it'll stay in the game forever. So what kind of people do you need here? You need uneducated. And you notice there are no upgrade levels for specialized industry here. So it always will only need uneducated workers. And that means we're going to have a part of our town which doesn't have education, or else the agriculture will never grow. So for the agriculture to work, we're going to have a residential community which has no education. And I'm not really a fan of doing that. So I usually don't build agriculture. But let's go ahead and get some residential stuff over here with no education at all. Let's put in a couple cross streets. You don't need too much here. I mean, we don't need too much residential here. We'll make it high density. Looks like we have a huge commercial need right now. Oh, we need water over here. Water, 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 water. Water, 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 water. Water, 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 water. Oh. There we go. And commercial. Let's fill in some commercial somewhere because we really have a high commercial demand. How about over here? And over here. This can be commercial. There we go. One thing that stinks about only having uneducated residential... Oh, right, we need electricity. One thing that stinks about only having uneducated residential over here is we really can't put much commercial over here because commercial, believe it or not, commercial needs education. So these guys are going to be uneducated for the most part. We can give them bouncy castles and whatever to make them happy, but we're not going to give them any education at all. We're going to need fire and stuff like that over here too. Right, fire departments. Fire departments, no way. What a novelty idea. Put a police station as well. Let's check our happiness. Oh yeah, holy shit. Leisure is appalling. Let's put a basketball court over here. And over here, let's put, let's say, a bouncy castle. I love my bouncy castles. Let's put one in right there. Nice. Look how blue everyone gets. And let's put a little carousel over here. There you go. Should make them top-notch happy, right? Yeah. So fucking happy. Well, we had the same problem over here. I see, I see. Right, here, have a carousel. Have a bouncy castle. And you can also have... No, not a bouncy castle. You can have a botanical garden. Why not? Could you please fit that in? There you go. So that should make things grow a little better over here. Are we missing any services? Are we missing any education over here, maybe? Let's see. College looks good. High school looks okay. Grade school looks okay. Education's fine over here. What about over here? Oh, yeah, we need it over here. Alright, let's go ahead and throw in a grade school there. High school? Let's put a high school over here, too. I hate to bulldoze buildings, but we do need the schools. Over here, anyway. We don't need them over here. And we already have a university there, so we're okay. Although these people have difficult access to university, but they'll be fine. Okay, what about, like, fire? Oh, yeah, holy shit, fire. That will help. There we go. Yeah, you need a lot of fire stations. Even with our smoke alarm thingamahoosit, you still need fire stations. Everywhere. There we go. Holy shit. How do we not have fire stations over here? I feel so bad. These people don't have any fire protection. Well, we're gonna make it better. They've probably been having fires this whole fucking time, haven't they? That it's like, oh, it's just part of life. They're very accepting of the fires. It's normal, man. It's normal for everyone to have fires all day long, every day. What about incinerators? How are we doing on incinerators? I could use some more, really. Let's throw one over here in the farm area. Maybe here, at the edge. Oh wow, the housing's actually doing okay. Oh, these fuckers! These fuckers went and got educated. You sons of bitches! How can you work? How can you work in the agricultural area if you can't get if you're all educated? I wonder if there's a policy I could enact over here to make them uneducate. Can I make them stupid? High-rise ban. No, that just limits the level of buildings. It just prevents them from getting to level 5. That's all. Is there any way I can make them stupid over here? Can I limit them to being stupid? God damn it. These stupid idiots are all upgrading to buildings with... Look at this. There's even fucking college-educated people over here. That's not cool, man. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's much we can do about this. Since we have so much education in the rest of the city, people are just gonna drive from here over to, you know, high school or whatever and get educated. And then they can't work at the farm anymore. Because the farms can never accept educated people. Yeah, Twitch is still down apparently. Not much I can do about that. Twitch is its own entity. How's the airport doing? Getting lots of people on the metro over here? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, lots of people on the metro. Nice. Wonder if anyone's actually taking the train. Yeah, some are. Cool. This is working out really well. Wow, look how many fucking passenger trains there are. Wow. That is a lot of passenger trains. Jesus Christ. That is a lot more passenger trains than I would have expected. Look at that. That is disgusting. And there's more just waiting to get into the station. They're lined up. They're lined up for miles just trying to get into the station. Oh my god. There's only 4 people on that train. You know what? Let's lower the trains. Let's lower the trains. We can lower the trains on the budget. Trains. Number of available trains depends on the budget. Let's put it down to 50%. I'm not sure exactly how that'll affect things, but that's just too many trains. If there's only 4 people on the train, there's 4 people on this train. Are you kidding me? 0 people on this train. 1 person. 33 people. 1 person. If there's just 1 person on the train, oh my god. Yeah. 4 people. 3 people. Yeah, they're just coming too frequently, so we'll put that down. It's fine. The metro and the bus, however, we still need lots and lots of service for that. The new one-way streets in the main part of town are doing just fine. I need to check and see if the zones are still correct, though, because when we put down the one-way streets, it did screw up. Yeah, look at this. All these zones are all messed up. Fix that. Fix that. Fix that. It's just because the shape of the one-way streets, the 2-lane and the 6-lane shape are all just wonky. So it screwed up our zones. But we can fix it. We have the technology. We're going to get a bunch of small buildings in there because they're all such narrow little strips. That's okay. Some of the smaller buildings are actually really cool. And one thing that's nice about this game is if you build, like a lot of what I do is 8x8s just because that's the largest size buildings you can get as a 4x4 building. So these are all 4x4 buildings. But if you build your blocks with different shapes, you can get different buildings pop up. They'll have different designs for different shapes. Like a 2x2 is going to look different than a 3x3. And that's kind of cool. It's kind of cool that you can do that. Oh shit, there's no water over here? Oh, there's no water over here. Rip. Rip water. Why would we have water? Water is for plebeians, of course. There you go, have water. Yeah, experiment with different shapes for blocks and everything, and you'll wind up with buildings that look incredibly different. Like, here's a little narrow building. What is this, a 2x2? It's a little 2x2 building. And as this upgrades, it's going to have, you know, look at this. It's got different advertisements on it as well. Everything about these buildings is different. I like that. Another little 2x2 building here. I'm sure it'll upgrade over time. How's our little exchange doing here? Oh, it's handling traffic quite well. Not a stop sign or a stoplight in sight. Oh, here you go. Here's an example. So this is all, what, 3x3? Yeah, these are all 3x3s, and there's a 2x2 here. These are all 3x3s on the shoreline. But the buildings are different than you'd normally get for a 4x4. Like, there's a 4x4, here's a 4x4, but then here's 3x3. So they're all different. I like that. Abandoned houses, or abandoned farms. Yeah, I can't help you, abandoned farms. Look, I put residential out here, and they're getting educated. I can't help it, they're getting educated. Gosh darn it. Look at that, they're all getting educated. Maybe if we just add more housing. Maybe that's the ticket. Just add more housing, and maybe some of it will come in uneducated. Right? Like, we can hope. And here's hoping that some of this will come in uneducated. And hopefully the people won't educate themselves. Oh, goodness. Check our water. Water is getting a little low. Power's still good. We should get a freight exit here for all this farming. The problem is, if they don't have workers, there's just no point. You know what I mean? 0 out of 6 workers. 0 out of 6 workers. 0 out of 12 workers. 0 out of 16. Jesus. This farm, which requires 16 uneducated workers, is currently running with 1 high school worker. And 8 college-educated workers. That's crazy. Well, there's not much I can do about that. You know? They're just going to school in other parts of town. That's the problem. Oh well, we'll come back next time, and we'll build a new zone somewhere. We'll build a new part of town. Somewhere we haven't built yet. Maybe up here in the north. Maybe we'll build in the north. Maybe we'll try to dam off some of that. Maybe we'll try to dam off some of the south down here. I wonder if we can build a giant dam across all of this water, because the water flows in from the left and goes to the right. But if we dam off some of this, we could generate a ton of power. Is there any nice hills that we can use? No, it's all flat. It's all flat. There's no hills. Anyway, this dam's doing its job. Good. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye. So many trains. 5 passengers. How many are on the airplane? 17 passengers. How many are on the train? 5 passengers. 0 passengers. 0 pass. No one's going to the airport on this train. They all take the metro.